Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing one of the newest LEGO Sonic sets for this wave, LEGO Set 77117. This is basically Sonic's like a car, or at least an adaptation of his car from like the modern racing games. It is available for $10, which I think is a pretty good price. It just comes with the car, the Sonic figure. I don't think it is a new one. I mean, obviously the mold is the same, but I'm not sure if the printing, at least with the smile, is different, or at least not a version we've seen before. And just like 3 rings on like little stand to keep them there. And I guess just to knock over and go through and knock over to quote unquote not collect them. But the Sonic figure, I mean, it's good. It's basically the standard Sonic figure we have got, and it just has like more of a smile in it. Now, being honest, I'm not entirely sure if that smile is entirely new, because I only have four Lego Sonics, one of them being the classic from the Ideas. This one, the one from the Tails, which has like a winking eye and a smirk. And then the one from the Eggman set, I honestly don't remember how that one looks like. Yeah, the one from the Eggman set just has like a, I guess, smirk or just like close smile. So yeah, this one is like that's like a new variant or version, maybe. Not entirely sure, but at least it is new for me. But I mean, these rings are cool. It's only like built out of 2 pieces, like the ring piece and then like the little invisible stand or whatever. I mean, the figure is good, as I've said. So yeah, I guess just focusing on the main part of the build, the car. I think it's pretty like neatly built. I think it is translated, the car, or at least adapted pretty well. I mean, I don't really like the black hood. I wish it would have been a blue, but it does cover up emerald in here. They do give you 2, but one of them is obviously an extra, kind of seeing like the inside of a car. Also, I do like how they use this like window piece, so when you close it, there is no hole left in there. It's just like completely covered up right there. And to get this, they actually use this swiveling piece, I forgot what it's called, but I think it is done really nicely. But if you do lift it up all the way up, it's going to be like a stud down from that part. But yeah, I do really like how they did all of this. I think it's pretty well done. Also, I'm not sure if this is a new piece right here. That these 2 black parts is basically like, what, like a half? Like 1 stud and a half. But I think it's still pretty well done. I mean, I think the build is overall pretty good. I wish the spikes were a bit more prominent, to be honest, maybe sticking out a bit more. It's still well done, and I still really like it. I just wish it was more pronounced. Now, there is like some space here in the back because of, obviously, Sonic's molded head. Also, the leg is like way too loose on this figure. At least on the left leg. For some reason, it's a bit loose, and I have no idea why. I do feel like the car might be a bit too long. I mean, the size of it is still pretty good, but I feel like it might be a bit too long. And the width, I'd say, is pretty decent. I mean, it could have maybe been a little wider, but I only feel that way because it is maybe a bit too long, a bit too, like, stretched out. It still is a pretty good design. Obviously, I don't really like how they just left a hole right here. If you lift this up, wait, just lift this piece up. Well, you can clearly tell, but there is a hole just right there. You can like just put your finger through that. I honestly don't really like that, how they just left it open like that. It still looks good, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure there is like a part in the car where it is like black like that, but I feel like in that case they probably should use like the slope piece with the inverted studs. I feel like that could have worked out better, but I still think it looks pretty decent for the most part. You know, obviously far away, but when you're touching it, you can obviously feel the hole. I wish you could lay down Sonic's head back more, but like these slope parts do get in the way, but I still feel like obviously that hole right there, it still works out for the better. But yeah, I do think this is decently built. This is a great set for $10. You know, one minifigure, one honestly pretty excellent build. I guess if you do need some extra rings, you do get like 3 in here. Would have been cool if you got like an item box from like Crossworld Racing, or just like a something else. But that's just like more of a, I guess, idea that I had just like right now. Like, oh, it would have been cool to get an item box. But still, I think overall this is a pretty decent set. I mean, I do have my few nitpicks or problems with the build, but as I said, those might just be like personal nitpicks. And the building experience was pretty decent, you know, nothing crazy, but I still found it enjoyable. Although, I don't know, maybe I'm getting rusty at building Lego sets, but I do feel like, well, I actually did mess up a couple times while building. Nothing too, not like a major error, but I did kind of just screw up on the build somewhat. Obviously managed to fix it, but still. I would personally recommend getting this, especially like a gift to like a Sonic fan or like a Lego and Sonic fan. I do think it's pretty neat, especially if you do have like or love some of the Sonic racing games, especially at $10. There is another racing related set, 77118, which has Knuckles and Silver. I think the truck's supposed to be like the one you get in Crossworlds Racing with that power up. And there you have Silver right there, which is pretty cool. I think that's the first time we've seen him in figure form. But that is a more expensive set, at, I believe around $40, $40 or $30. I'm not entirely sure. But still, I do think overall this set is honestly really good. I would say 8.5 out of 10 because it's still a good set. I mean, small, nothing too crazy, but it's still very well made in my opinion. But yeah, that's for today's video. So goodbye and thank you for watching.